Hello and welcome to another episode of Gourmet Bawarchi. In today's episode, I'll be giving an iconic Punjabi dish a kick of caffeine. So let's get ready to make the Irish mocha firni.
Firstly, let's make the rice mixture. I've taken some brown basmati rice and just enough milk to make a paste. The aging process of the brown basmati rice gives it an almost nutty flavor. Rice-based desserts are omnipresent in nearly every civilization. The firni is rumored to have originated in Persia. While most similar desserts involve cooking the rice first, the firni involved grinding the mixture first like we've done here, resulting in a unique grainy texture. Reduce the heat to medium-low and keep stirring the bottom as the mixture will tend to stick to the base. The mixture should thicken quickly after a few minutes, indicating the rice is cooked, at which point we will add the flavorings. I've taken 3 tablespoons of instant coffee and dissolved it in 3 tablespoons of hot water. Go crazy with the amount of coffee if you are a coffeeholic. Fun fact, did you know coffee is the second most traded product in the world after oil, employing more than 25 million people? Coming back to our recipe, add the brown sugar as it will give it a nice earthiness and obviously some much needed sweetness. Once the sugar dissolves, let's grate some dark compound chocolate that will make it a cafe mocha. However, mocha initially referred to a type of coffee bean made in Yemen but shipped out of a port called Al Mocha. These beans had hints of chocolate flavor. As it spread in Europe, the combination of chocolate and coffee, which imitated the mocha beans, became popular. But the name cafe mocha itself is an American corruption of the word. Keep stirring the chocolate and turn up the heat a little so that it melts quickly. This was the last major step to making this dessert, and our dish is just about ready. As you can see, this is a very simple dessert, and if you have guests coming over who like coffee, this is a nice and quick way to impress them. And anyway, who doesn't like chocolate? Pour the mixture into the earthen matkas. A good way to know that your firni has cooked right is to observe that the mixture has a dropping consistency, much like an idli batter. Now it's time to level out the mixture and fill in all the edges. Then let's put it in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours to set. It's been 4 hours since we chilled it in the fridge, and now it's time to bring this dish to life. We will start by garnishing it with a generous helping of grated dark chocolate. Be creative. You can add crushed Oreos, Bourbon biscuits, or chocolate chips to add another dimension and interesting textures to your firni and make it your very own creation. My personal touch to this dish was whipped up in barely 2 minutes and uses just 4 ingredients. There's a link to my DIY Irish cream in the description below, which tastes as good as the real thing, if not better. This really elevates the dessert to another level. And now it's time to dig into our Irish mocha firni. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Let us know your secret ingredient to making the perfect firni. And thank you for watching.